This was just heartwarming that something positive has come out of something that was so tragic.
Adult Protective Services investigates elder and dependent adult abuse for ages 18 and up, but for acutely vulnerable adults, these are the ones that have a cognitive or communication deficit, so they can't protect themselves.
They are so vulnerable, so they can't speak for themselves. Sometimes they can't even identify that they're being abused or neglected.
And they're dependent on somebody who has risk factors for perpetrating abuse. We had to have a tool that helped us look at the environment, how we talk to the potential perpetrator of abuse, the caregiver, and other parties involved. So we developed this tool, and that's been really helpful to the workers.
And we piloted the program as we went along.
We ended up with a really great investigation tool that helps us document what's going on.
And I feel like now I have some really solid tools behind me that I can go in and feel like I have the support to really make a difference for these most vulnerable adults.
What's happening in the home, what needs to happen, what's the risk factors going on. So we have a very detailed assessment that comes from our investigation tool. So that was kind of the heart of getting at what's going on. So now we know there's a problem with these vulnerable adults, and then it's what do we do to help keep them safe. So we really focused on helping the whole family, not just the vulnerable adult.
With this new policy and procedure, we were able to jump right into action. We knew the different interventions available to us.
And really, to help acutely vulnerable adults, it takes a high degree of collaboration. It's not Adult Protective Services on its own. We need lots of community partners and agencies and others to help us. With our outcome measure, we've been really successful. We've made a commitment not to close any case until they're stable, but we've had a number of cases that close above that, and when we follow up, we find that they've moved from stable to safe to even a few to thriving.
And to this day, we have a very solid policy and procedure in place, but we're continuing to enhance it.
The cornerstone of this program that's really different in the field of adult protective services is we follow up even after we've closed the case. And what we really found is that usually it's still working, and sometimes the vulnerable adult is even better off. It's continued to make them better. Their safety is enhanced.
Something positive has come out of something that was so tragic. We know we're helping family members as well, too, because often they want the best for their family member, and sometimes they don't know how to provide it, or they don't have the resources, and now we're really able to provide that even more so to them.
We really believe that we're saving lives.
It's very gratifying to feel like we can make that kind of a difference.